Welcome to the DeKalb Chambers in the Loop. My name is Matt Duffy. I'm the Executive Director, and I'm here with Jock Sommese from the Illinois Small Business Development Center at Waubonsee Community College in partnership with Kishwaukee Community College, and also a DeKalb Chamber board member. And we've got Jock here as also. Jock and myself are both members of the DeKalb County UNITES group. And there was a survey done, a COVID consumer sentiment survey that was done to try to find some information out for our small businesses. And Jock, can you tell us a little bit about the intent behind doing this survey?
Sure, Matt. You know, for the last 60 days, we've been dealing with the pandemic and a ton of misinformation. Business advocates like the Chamber, the SBDC, and this group that we belong to, DeKalb County UNITES, have always been giving businesses the correct information, at least the correct information at that time. And I'm sure you can think of a bunch of things that were told in the beginning that have changed. So although I'm a guy who likes to follow my gut, we're really in uncharted territory here. And that feeling is more fear and uncertainty than instinct for me. So we thought, as always, how can we help businesses? You know, for years I've been teaching business, and I always ask the question to my students, what is the most important thing in any business? And of course you get a variety of answers: cash flow, technology, systems. Well, the world according to Jock is customers, because without customers you don't have a business. And because we have customers, that means we could ask them questions to find out what they really want. And that's really what this survey was doing. So a few of us from DeKalb County UNITES, along with Maya Groza, an associate professor at NIU, came up with this survey and kind of figured out what do customers really want and how are they feeling.
It's great to have such a good resource like Northern Illinois University right here in our backyard. And so it's great to take advantage of that and have that partnership. So based on this information, we've got all this information from this survey, over 1,000 respondents, which is huge. Tell me a little bit about some of the takeaways that we've gotten from the information.
Absolutely, Matt. You know, I will have to go a little statistical geeky on you. 1,000 respondents is really incredible. It makes the survey statistically significant. That's very hard to say. So what that means is the information you're getting is really pretty cool. You know, it's really kind of on the money. But part of the survey asked some touchy-feely questions. You know, are you feeling lonely, or how lonely are you feeling? It asked about how has your shopping changed. It asked about, are you dining out and why? But then we get down to what I like to call the nitty gritty. And with that nitty gritty, I think there are four great points that were made. And the first one is people love to buy local. If you're a local business in this area, people will, one, go out of their way to come and see you. Two, they'll spend more money if they have to buy local. Three, they're willing to support the small business community, which I think is just great, especially in this time. Second big point is how quickly are we going to get back? And the bad news, good news is we're not going to snap back that quick. It's going to be, you know, I tore my rotator cuff years ago. Never thought I'd be able to lift my arm again. But going to therapy, going to rehab, taking that time to build it back up, my shoulder is better than ever. So we need time to kind of take it nice and easy and build up the business, because people are not going to be returning to us immediately. Third thing is the consumers told us what would make them feel comfortable. Now think about this. Your customers are telling you, look, this is what's going to make me comfortable. Can you do this for me? And one of the things, and this surprised me, was they want you to continue with your pickup and delivery. This is not just about restaurants. This is any business. Can you continue with pickup and delivery? That was number one. Number two, they'd like to see hand sanitizer around. So if that means, you know, if you see it there, you're going to feel better. That's what they're telling us. And the third thing, which again surprised me, was some educational signage. So they want something outside or on your website or in your social media that says, hey, these are the things we're doing to make it safe for you. So, you know, it's always about put yourself in the shoes of the customer and see what they really want. Fourth thing was social media is key. And social media tied with a good website is really the way they want to be communicated with. So just to recap, those 4 points: people love local, which I think is just tremendous. We're going to come back, but not immediately. So we're going to go slow and steady. The consumers told us what they want to make them feel comfortable, and social media is king.
The supporting local is one of those things. Every community thinks they have a great community and they're willing to support it, but to hear this, the response is that people are willing to pay quite a bit more to support their local businesses, their neighbors, their friends. Says a lot about our community, which we knew, but it supports that. Now, there's a lot of information in this survey. So where can they find this information to pull out what little nuggets might be appropriate for each type of business? So
other than, of course, the DeKalb Chamber, who has it up, DeKalb County UNITES.com is the place that you can see the full survey, as well as the original webinar that was done on the Wednesday the 27th. So if you go there, you will find that information. And just as a follow-up, if as you're going through this, you wonder, how can this work in my business? Please feel free to give me a call, and they can reach me through you, obviously, Matt. But we can sit down, because this is what the Small Business Development Center does. We can go through this and kind of map out maybe a different way for you to approach the market based on this information.
No, that's great. And thank you for that, Jock. It's great to have resources like yourself. This DeKalb County UNITES group and the DeKalb Chamber is happy to be a part of this, and I'm happy to be part of it to get this kind of information out. So with that, thanks everybody for joining us for the In the Loop, and we look forward to seeing you next time.